YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Buddha, back in the building. Early for your boy Buddha. We are here with a Last Cloudia video. You know, I started on full screen, but might as well show you. We are here on Twitter, where Last Cloudia put out their latest video, 5:33 a.m. my time. It's been about 3 hours since this came out. So we are going to check it out. We can see what the text says. Holy Knight Ruuto rides into Last Cloudia after April 28th maintenance. The Steel Paladin pulls major damage from enemies to himself. Even when Ruuto is incapacitated, he buffs all allies' defense and mind and stops them from flinching from physical attacks. Let's check this out. I'm going to make myself smaller so we can see the majority of this video. Let's get into it, baby. The honor. Ruuto, spoiler alert. I should have said spoiler alert. If you don't want to be spoiled, click away from this video. Do not watch it. Or just skip to the part where I start reviewing his skills. Oh, the cutscenes from the story. Him and Tyria battling the demons of the Laugzus. Look at that artwork, baby. Won't let you hurt another soul. Holy Knight Ruuto, Southern Cross, Anchor Raid, Ether Bash. Okay. And then Invincibility. If I had to guess, these are all support type style, or his special and one of his moves are definitely support type. But look at that. We've got the rays from the sun, from Ruuto himself, shining down on us. His traits at max level. First is Paladin. Nullify, flinch from magic attacks. Yo, what? Partial resistance to interruption when attacking, when activating skills. Partial resistance to interruption when activating skills. I don't know what partial means, right? We're going to have to wait for the data miners like Lake to figure out what percentage chance or what that means, that he partially resists, so he's not going to be interrupted. If he starts a skill off, he's less likely to be interrupted. Defense increases the more damage is taken from enemies, max 35%. What a first trait. Then we've got Warcry. When taking damage from enemy attacks that target all, damage to unit, so that means Ruuto, damage to unit plus 100%, so he's taking increased damage. Damage to allies minus 50%. When unit is incapacitated, defense mind plus 50% and physical flinch null buff for all allies. Yo, we thought Kyle was a team support tank? No. Ruuto is a freaking Titan wall, bro. If you've watched Attack on Titan, he is the walls surrounding the city. He's like, the team ain't going down. I'm taking the shots. Holy mother. This is a true tank based off these two traits alone. This is what a true meta tank is going to bring in Last Cloudia. Flinch resisting. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's keep going. Here are the abilities, the skills that we saw, the animations. Skill 1, Southern Cross. Pull in a medium area of enemies for a light combo attack. Okay, so it sucks them all into one spot. It's actually really good for crowd control. Skill 2, Anchor Raid. Chance to apply temporary effect that forces all enemies to target unit. Chance up if mind is higher than enemies. Chance down if lower. And chance up as skill level increases, obviously. Okay, so you obviously want to stack this dude full of mind to take advantage of his heals, and that gives him his magic defense, of course. Then we've got skill 3, Ether Bash. Charge and deal a frontal wide area light combo attack. It doesn't say close the distance. It just says charge, so I imagine he has to get in the line of sight of an enemy, and then he'll dash forward. Then his special invincibility, reduce damage taken to 0 for 12 seconds. Durability is max HP times 2. Okay, so he's either taking 0 damage for 12 seconds, or he is taking his max health times 2 worth of damage before this barrier goes away. And greatly recover HP. Good God. I mean, he's a tank. He's giving the team these crazy buffs. That would have been the most broken support special, I think, even more so than Tyria's, if it was a team effect, but it's not. It's just to him from what I'm reading. Reduce damage taken to 0 for 12 seconds. And durability is max HP times 2. And then he greatly recovers HP. Yeah. This boy is thick. That's a thick boy right here, boy. Let's look at the skills. Of course, I'm still too big in covering, but I will read off exactly what these skills do. First one is X Guard. When guard is equipped, damage taken during guard minus 15%. When HP drops to 50% or lower, guard rate is up. I imagine both of those effects stack with things like vigilance and steel guard. So homeboy's taking no damage when he's in guard, and he's activating guard. This guy is DeGrogue and then Kyle and now Ruuto are all upping the ante in regards to PvP. This dude is not dying in PvP, and he's making the team insane. Then we've got Night Mastery. When unit type is Night, defense plus 10%, physical attacks effective against soldiers, and damage from soldiers minus 10%. Holy guacamole. What's going on? Night Mastery has increased defense, Soldier Slayer, and Soldier. It's whatever soldier damage reduction ability there is, all smashed into one skill. We've got Phalanx. I don't know how to say that. Phalanx, I'm going to go with. When armor is equipped, take killer and slayer damage minus 20% and take killer damage minus 20% and take critical damage minus 20%. So there's that slayer nullification. Not quite complete nullification like we have with Gen, but reduced damage, which is fantastic. Reduced damage on top of all of the defensive capability he already has. Next is Ether Shield. Nullify fainting from enemy attacks. When close to death, reduce physical damage taken to 0 for 7 seconds once per wave. I'm excited, but I'm also dreading fighting this guy in PvP. I'm dreading it. More so than I did with DeGrogue. More so than I did with Kyle. I'm dreading fighting this guy in PvP. Him and Tyria, bruh. Okay. Special Shield 2. Special damage from enemies, minus 30%. That'll be nice in things like Tower and like the Super Boss missions. Sacred Guardian. Recovery Magic Power plus 20%. And Recovery Magic Cast Speed plus 50%. Plus 50%. And then you give him things like... let's just see everything he comes with first. Brute Shield. Damage from monster type enemies. That's what it is. Soldier Shield is what gives you that minus 10%, which he has built in his Night Mastery kit. He also has Brute Shield. Damage from monster type enemies, minus 20%. Beast, fish, plant, insect, bird, and creature. He's got Resolve Up 2, which is defense and mind, plus 5%. That's the first time I think we've seen one of these combined skill ups below the tier 3. Usually it's like Resolve Up 3 and Resolve Up 5. This is the first time I think we're seeing Resolve Up 2. Obviously, it's in yellow. It's the first time. Comes with God Heal, Toxic, Stardust Heal, Super Toxic, Resolve Up 5, Guard, Vigilance, Spell Guard, Guard Charge, Guard Impact, Royal Armor, Auto Protection. Comes with Auto Haste, Awaken, Goddess Kiss, Allure, Chivalrous Mindset, Doppelhander, armor boost, armor high boost, skill charge 2, and rapid recovery. So you give him high level magic chant. That's what's going to stack on top of his already plus 50% recovery magic cast speed. I'm like thinking, do you make him your healer? Do you make him a pseudo healer along with Tyria in PvP, but then also make him your light mage? But if he's on the enemy team, he's going to nullify. Well, no, he's not, because he makes your team physical attack flinch resistant when he dies, and he himself is resistant to magical flinching. So you're going to make him your healer, because he's going to be healing through the opponent's crowd control with their magic caster. He's going to shake up the PvP meta like Tyria did, like Spirit Maiden Tyria did. But even more so, I think. Oh, I can't wait to talk to the boys about this guy. What in the world are they doing? They made the Ultra Tank. Here's the new Ark that is pretty badass, I must say. This Ark is also inspired by the story. Very cool. This is called Mindscape, God of Ruin, SSR Ark. Ark attributes at max level. When near death, buff unit to nullify taken damage. Durability is 100% of mind, not applied again until 40 seconds pass. So it actually can recharge itself. It just takes forever. You're probably hardly ever going to see that. Unless you're fighting world bosses, which can be very long in duration. Very similar to Ruuto's special, but this kind of nullification damage shield is 100% of mind, so it scales differently. Also gives stun resistance +2. How nice. And when unit is alive and all allies are incapacitated, revive all allies with 50% HP once per quest. This is one of the most insane support arcs ever. Okay. Skills that it provides. Scald. When near death, magic casting speed +20%. This is going to be like Spirit Maiden Tyria's best friend of an arc. Wisdom's protection. Battle start, add 5% of int to defense and mind. Good lord. Staff high boost we're getting. When a staff is equipped, physical attack power +10% and magic attack power +20%. And we've got silence resist, fast aura, and metis phaser. Kind of meh skills at the bottom. But that wisdom protection skill looks real nice. The real juice here is that attribute. That is insane. Is that it? Is that all we got? And it's an SSR, so it's going to be added to the general pool, which I am always a fan of. There's the beautiful artwork. Most likely the thumbnail. Y'all know how we do it around here. April 28th. Holy Knight Ruuto blazes into the Descent of Heroes, guys. DOH. Yeah, he's going to be the shift form of Zuglis. He's not going to be a standalone character. Let's look at some of these Twitter comments. Looky Loki says, as nice as he seems, I just don't have it in me to support these back-to-back time-limited banners anymore. Same here by Rune. A lot of people are going to be very angry that this is another DOH. We've now had 3 DOHs back-to-back. How many? No, more than that. Merity came out Valentine's Day. Then we had the rerun of Lagrabos and Del Morto, followed by Zekis. Then I believe DeGro came out end of March. Now we've had Kyle. Yeah, they're starting this trend. I mean, 1 permanent unit release and then followed by 4 now. New DOHs. People have been angry about this. They've voiced their concerns in multiple Q&As, but Adis is just doing what they do. Kind of sad. David right here just spent 18k crystals to get the sis. Hey, that's still an amazing pull, my guy. It's still an amazing pull, but yeah, Oni-chan's looking like another animal. Wow, another DOH unit. Whatever happens to regular banners, people are not happy. Zuglis Shift gets the shaft. What shaft? Just give me his sister. So Fleon's not impressed right here. But your boy is. I don't think people are reading into how insane flinch resisting is. I mean, you do a soul spark and kill this guy, bring him back to life. Or is it just while he's incapacitated? Like, does he die and then everyone gets... Let's look at this. Yeah, when unit is incapacitated. So I believe it's only when he's effectively incapacitated that he gives this buff to the entire team. If he is then revived, you lose this set effect because it activates upon death, right? Upon incapacitation. It's still going to be very insane. Still going to be very nutty. And the fact that he nullifies flinching from magic attacks is going to make him an insane healer. He is going to be so annoying to deal with. If you have, oh my god, I don't even want to speak it into existence, but it's going to happen. Spirit Maiden Tyria plus Ruuto healing. Ugh. DB Ray and Kyle. Oh my god. Lo and behold, we do have some in-game news. Thank you for playing Last Cloudia. Maintenance will take place during the following period, April 28th, 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. PT. Right, so Pacific time. Keep that in mind and adjust accordingly. We're getting the new unit and Ark, promo updates, gacha updates, event updates, shop updates, bug fixes, and compensation. We can see the in-game icons for our true new tank meta Ruuto. And he does have his voice actor, Satoshi Hino. Shout him out. And the new Ark Mindscape. Getting this login bonus part 2 where we're finally seeing some orange orb recoverers come back. My god. It has been a struggle doing events with no orb recoverers at all. I get my 10 orbs in my rotation, and that's it. There is the Descent of Heroes Festival banner. People are going to be up in arms about that, Adis. I hope you were expecting this. We're getting the typical step up where we pay for crystals and then get that free 10 spin at the end. Your boy is skipping this because I am not here to be spending money on every single banner. I am here to show Adis support when I'm happy, when I feel like they deserve it. And hey, they have kicked some butt, but I showed the support that I'm willing to by buying the UR spin, by buying the previous step-ups that I've been able to. Right now, I've got 60,000 crystals. I don't have to. I'm not saving up another 90k for a specific unit. I don't have to spend money in order to attempt to roll for this character, so I'm not going to. And yes, I've got one foot on the bandwagon of being upset at this just machine gun amount of Descent of Heroes characters Adis is throwing our way. I would have 100% preferred a permanent unit, and I would have spent money had it been a permanent unit. But since it's not, I will not, and I will use my free-to-play grinded crystals for it. This is exciting, though. We're getting this event to be her shield. We're going to get the backstory of Ruuto with this update, which is exciting for me. I love the lore of certain things. Ruuto in the beginning of the story was a very intriguing, I'll say. He was an intriguing character because we knew he set off on a mission to fight the god of ruin, to protect Tyria, and he never came back. Of course, the story unfolds as it does, but we're finally going to get the prelude to what his first journey looked like. We're going to get the event bonuses from specific characters. Zuglis and Ruuto give you that 1.5 times XP and 1.5 times event points. And then you got your Tyrias and DeGrogue giving some extra 1.2 times to your event points. We are getting the Mega Beast Banquet time trial. So this will be similar to, I believe, the Bloody Palace that we had during the DMC collab. We did get to attempt the Mega Beast Banquet already. It is in the game. However, they're adding the time trial function. So I imagine you score for a top whatever rank in that. And once this event ends, you will be solidified in the Last Cloudia archives. Your boy might go for it. I might try to get Buddha, the name, in those history books at least once. So we'll see how that goes. Pick up your free power set when you go into the shop after this next update, so you grab those materials and souls in case you snag up Ruuto. Apparently there's some compensation being given out for a bug in the amount of slay rewards that weren't distributed to certain people. So if you were playing before April 23rd, you're going to be getting 3 gold pieces, 250 power potions, and 130 mother souls. This really isn't significant. Like, the slay rewards aren't that great to begin with, so they're just kind of things that you're going to be fine even if you didn't get them. But if you didn't, I guess they're making up for that minor shaft. Then we've got compensation for other various issues. They're giving us 300 crystals and 30 orb recoverers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused. Yeah, that's in about every single news update that we have. Okay, interesting. How'd we do here? Oh, we did lose to Ace, but we did beat Zez. I had a nice little win streak, but now I'm fighting people in Super 1 that can take me on. So kudos to everybody there. Interesting stuff, to say the least. What do you guys think of Ruuto? I think he's going to be an extremely toxic, the most toxic character, up there with Spirit Maiden Tyria in PvP, for sure. That's where my head's at right now. Like I said, I'm excited to talk to you guys in the comments and to the boys in and ladies in Discord. Let me not forget about this unit and their thoughts. Are you just so angry that this is another limited unit that you can't appreciate even what he brings, or are you like me and just kind of stunned at what this character is bringing to the game? They're introducing the flinch resistant meta, which I think is going to be big. Merity actually started it off, so it's pretty funny that she's on screen right now. She's got some flinch resistance built into her kit that we hadn't seen quite before. I guess DB Ray resists his ice and thunder attacks, so he's the true introduction to those kinds of things. Maybe there are others that I'm not thinking of. Claire might be resistant, but Ruuto seems like he's taking it to a whole nother level. It'll be real interesting to see what he looks like in game, how the pros and the veterans abuse his capabilities. I'm excited to see it. I'm going to be throwing some crystals his way for sure, because this is undoubtedly Adis's attempt to bring a tank, a true tank, back to relevancy. Everything about this guy's kit screams tank walls, right? I'm going to get to edit and posting this up. We've got our live stream later today, so be on the lookout for that. We're going to be completing the end of the first Last Cloudia arc ever. Can't wait to see it if you can make it to that. But let me know what you think, and that's all I got for you this time. So, like I always say, work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.